How long does a weight loss mindset shift take? Forget the 21-day myth you've been told.
Science shows a habit may form in 21 days, but cementing it into a lifestyle can take 90 days or much longer.
This isn't just about food or movement. This is a fundamental psychological transformation.
Making this harder, your brain is biologically wired to fight you and force weight regain.
In the next few minutes, we'll break down the real psychological stages, the neuroscience, and the timeline for success. To understand the timeline, you can't think of it as a straight line. Psychologists use the trans-theoretical model to map this process. Stage 1 is pre-contemplation. You aren't thinking about changing. You might be in denial or get defensive. Stage 2, contemplation. This is the thinking about it phase. You're weighing pros and cons, which causes distress. Stage 3 is preparation. You are getting ready to act by making concrete plans, like researching meals or a gym. Stages 4 and 5 are action and maintenance. Action is putting the plan to work. Maintenance is sustaining it for over 6 months. People cycle through these stages constantly. Relapsing and moving backward is not failure. It is a predictable part of the process. Why are these stages so difficult? The answer is in your brain's wiring, through a concept called neuroplasticity. Think of your current habits, like stress eating, as deeply carved highways in your brain. They are efficient and automatic. Creating a new habit is like forging a new path in a forest. It takes immense, repeated effort to turn that into a new highway. So if your brain can physically change, why does it feel like your body is actively fighting you? Why is long-term maintenance so hard? This is where biology kicks in. Your brain and fat cells remember your higher weight, perceiving any loss as a famine, a threat. Your body responds by turning up hunger hormones and turning down your metabolism. It's a powerful biological pull, not a lack of willpower. This psychological and biological battle creates a profound emotional response. It mirrors the Kubler-Ross model used for grief. You experience denial. It's not that bad. Anger. Why is this so unfair? Bargaining and depression. Acceptance is finding peace with the new lifestyle. Have you felt these emotions? Here's another real-world effect of this mental shift, the phantom fat phenomenon. Even after significant weight loss, your mental self-image doesn't update. You see yourself as your former size, grabbing larger clothes. This mental lag can last for 6 to 18 months, or even longer. It proves the psychological timeline is much slower than the physical one. So how do you overcome the biological fight back and the mental lag? It is not about changing habits. It is about changing your identity. An identity shift is when being a healthy person becomes part of your core self. You no longer do a diet. You are someone who eats well. Habits are what you do. Identity is who you believe you are. Lasting change only happens when your habits reflect your identity. A huge barrier to this identity shift is all-or-nothing thinking. One slip-up makes you feel like a failure, so you give up. Recall the stages of change model from earlier. Viewing a setback as a normal part of that cycle is how you break this damaging mindset. Let's connect the pieces. The goal is an identity shift. The method is building new mental highways with neuroplasticity. The map is the stages of change. The engine that drives you through this is a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities aren't fixed and you can improve. A growth mindset is built by celebrating small, non-scale victories. More energy or better-fitting clothes strengthen your new identity. Let's return to our original question. How long does it all take? And what about those moments after a plateau where things finally click? The timeline is layered. A habit takes 2 to 8 months to become automatic. Your mental self-image can take 6 to 18 months to catch up. The true mindset shift is about realigning your relationship with food and your body. Eating from self-worth, not self-punishment. Sustainable success isn't about a finish line. It is about building a new system for living and forming a new identity. So the most powerful question is not, how long will this take? It is, who do I need to become to make this last forever?